One thing that's so iconic about you is all those "Holy Jeepers, Batman" or "Holy whatever, Batman." Were those improvised? How did that go? And what flair did you bring to this character that you weren't familiar with before?
Well, first of all, they were scripted, but not all of them made sense because you have to understand we had 32 different writers on Batman.
Wow.
Script takes quite a while, believe it or not, for a 30-minute show. Maybe it could take 2 months. So having 120 episodes, they had to have quite a few writers, and those writers were back to back doing shows. But not all of them had that same feeling of the style that the other ones did. In other words, some
Mhm.
really were into the camp thing, and others were just writing what they thought was a television show. So we had to spice it up. So I was allowed to make suggestions and changes as if I felt something wasn't right, and
Right.
I changed a lot of things and said a lot of stuff, but it was, you see, Adam had this unpredictability where we could have a line like he'd say Robin, like that, right? He's going to say Robin, and he'd say Robin, and it's like and for another actor, not knowing when you have to wait to the right moment to come in with your line. Yes, Batman. You can't Rob, and you can't come in on you have to wait, right? So it was a challenge, and he messed up a lot of actors. Oh man, they were, because he had a style that was sometimes perfectly smooth and sometimes intentionally stilted and stoic, and he kind of viewed himself bigger than life. I mean, he once said to me, he said, Bert, in this age, there are the three B's. I said, the three B's? You mean bees? No, no, the three B's. Well, what's that? Bond, Beatles, and Batman. You know,
Oh
that's,
yeah.
that's Adam. And I'm like this kid. Oh, come on, Adam. And it was this tremendous uh, contrast. Is really, in great comic duos, they've always had great contrast. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Laurel and Hardy, skinny and heavy. Um, you know, um, uh, Abbott and Costello, big and short. Johnny
Um,
Carson, Ed
yep.
McMahon. I mean,
Mhm.
all the great comic duos. What makes things so funny is the contrast. So the contrast between Adam and I just wasn't height, okay, but it was energy.